If you were to tell me a year ago that I would end up with over $750,000 inside my Phantom wallet, I'd say you're crazy. That was until I found a method that instead of trading coins, I started deving them. And I will show you the simple step-by-step process that I used to dev coins, and it has allowed me to consistently make money on the Memecoin market. This video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. Your capital is still at risk. I'm just here to explain how the process works. Okay, now before we get to the live demonstration, I always like to take a look at one of the coins that's running at the moment just to see kind of how things are going. Now this one has not been running for very long. Already I can see, even though I think this has been running for, what's that, 15 minutes there to that high point. So initial high point after 15 minutes and then a dip, and then, you know, at the 27 minute, there's another high point there. So that's where you would definitely be need to trading. So overall, this coin's been running for 35 minutes. Okay, cool. So you can see that after 35 minutes, the faith in the coin is starting to disappear. And of course, that's where the sort of anxiety starts coming in, because every single trader is looking at this coin now and thinking, when the hell is everyone else going to pull out? Oh, maybe I should do that now. And, you know, not very often are you going to get a P&L that looks like this. This is someone who's got extraordinarily lucky, or they may very well be the dev of the coin. So we're going to make sure that we put ourselves in a better position where we can make good profits every time. And that is by launching our own coin on createcoin.fun without the need to know how to code. Okay, there is no coding required here. We do not need to know how to code. We don't need to know any C++ or CC+ or C++ or whatever code. I don't know coding language. I don't code. So the point is, you don't need to know how to code. All right, and you can launch your own coin on Solana on createcoin.fun. Now, when it comes to where our coin launches, this is really important. So let's look at the pump market. Now, pump is interesting because it is a massive market, but the market caps on the whole are quite low. And the reason for that is because there's so much noise on pump. It's so bloated. There's so many shit coins just being pumped out constantly. You have to compete with the 10,000 other coins that get launched at the same time as you, right? But however, if we switch over to Metora via dynamic on terminal, we can see that the market caps overall on average are much higher, getting into the tens of Ks quite easily, those that break through. Now, what that means is that there's less noise on the Metora market. So if we have a good concept, it will more likely break through and start getting some serious numbers. Now, first things first, we've got to make sure we've got enough money to back us. So I've got just over $104 here. We are going to launch our coin on createcoin.fun. Now, typically, if you're going to make your own coin, you would come up with a name, a symbol, and an image. You'd link it to a narrative. You'd do all the usual stuff there. That's not what we're going to do today, because this would require marketing. It would require a bit of luck, and it would require us to run with an unproven concept. And that's not what we want to do. That doesn't guarantee the results. Okay, so first of all, connect your wallet. Make sure you do that. Hit the connect wallet button and hit Phantom. Go to the copy trending tab. Now, this is an interesting tool that createcoin.fun has. It scans the pump market and finds the coins that have already done really well. You can see there you have got their names, the market caps, and when they were last paired. So these coins are proven concepts. They have already done really well in a market that's not as hospitable as the Metora market. They take them, put them on Metora, and you can take advantage of the hype that's surrounded these coins already. If you're not happy with the selection, you can refresh and take another look. So, you know, we've got a bunch here. We've got this one with 8.4K. Okay, I'm going to pick dog. Let's copy that coin over. So we're going to click copy coin on the one that we like the look of, and then you are going to get this initial request blocked box. So we need to hit proceed, we need to hit confirm, and then we need to tick a box and click confirm again. Okay, this is something that happens when you set up your wallet for the first time. So every time I do one of these videos, I have to click through this. It's just acknowledging that your funds are at risk, because of course they are. It's Memecoins, right? We know this. So token has been created. Wonderful. However, the token currently is not worth anything, right? The token currently is not worth a damn thing. So what we need to do is we need to put a bit of our Solana behind it. Now, you can see here, you've got the name, you've got the amount of tokens, etc. This is all great information, but it's not really useful to us at the moment, because the only thing we need to worry about is the amount of Solana that we are going to put into the coin. So typically I put in 0.2 Solana in these coins. I have found that this amount works the best, gives me the best profits compared to my overhead, and has been just really consistent for me. So I would recommend 0.2 Solana as the way to go. We're going to hit confirm on that, and then bang, there we go. So Soldog is nearly ready to go, but there is one more step before we take a look on Deck Screener. So you can see here the initial information there. You've got the pooled sol, the tokens, and the estimated value, or will change later on when we have a look at it on Deck Screener. Let's hit the lightning bolt because this is a token booster. Now, this is a crucial step in this process. Boosting your token, okay, for 1 hour at 0.25 Sol. I'm not even going to run this for an hour, and I will show you that it's worth it, even if you don't use the full hour. Costs us 0.25 Solana, but will put us in front of loads of bots and loads of trend chasers who are going to just buy our coin without really thinking about it. That's going to generate loads of initial hype. Let's hit confirm on that transaction, and then once that's done, let's have a look on Deck Screener and see how our coin performs. So we are looking here at the Metora market. So we have got our dog coin. It's on Metora. It's ready to go. Let's take a look at some of these numbers. Our liquidity has already gone past 1k, or at least it did briefly, and we're straight back up to 2k. Fantastic. So market cap already past the 1k point, went up to 2k briefly. So as you can see, guys, this is a lot of transactions happening very quickly. We're nearly at 500 transactions, and it's just only been a few seconds. This is fantastic in terms of numbers. Now, I won't run this for very long, and we'll go back to createcoin.fun in just a moment. So once we've ran this for a little bit, we will head back to createcoin.fun. Right, there we go. And now we will have a look at our estimated value here. So we're refreshing here. Now, while this is refreshing, I'm going to talk to you about a prize draw that I like to do on these videos. Obviously, I make money off of these coins. 50% of the profit generated by this coin, I will put into a prize draw. How do you enter? You like, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I will put your name in the prize draw. So our estimated value started at $14.67. We're now at 1.15k. What a transformation. Hit the minus button, remove 100% of the liquidity, hit confirm, bang it all in your pocket, pull the rug, and all that money is yours. So $100 has converted to $1,154, guys. It is as easy as that. I've done no tricks. This has been a live demonstration. Try this out yourselves.